Hi and welcome everyone to my channel. My name is Fiza. Today's yoga class is a pretty interesting one because we'll be working on a posture, an arm balance, meaning balancing on our hands. It's called Kakasana, a crow pose. We'll be working through different parts of the body, engaging, understanding which muscle groups need to do what, how they should be activated together to work towards a crow pose. A gentle reminder, we're not here to perfect or nail a posture. We're here to go towards that posture, journey towards it, be it today, to a few weeks, days. Take your time. Give your body the space it needs. So starting your practice in a seated position, you're welcome to take a block, place it underneath the hip. Settling down the body, hands on the thighs for a little grounding meditation. So close your eyes, relax the face, wiggle through the fingers and just let them relax, let them curl in. Notice the breath that is flowing in through your nose and the breath that is leaving the body through your nose. You start to bring your focus towards the body to see how the legs are doing, your hips, letting the awareness travel from the lower half of the body up towards the upper half, all the way towards the head. You might find that the right hip is feeling a little achy, the shoulders feel heavy. So let's breathe in and with the breath out, relax the shoulders, relax your face. Acknowledge the thoughts that might be playing around in your mind. Say hi to them. Any thought about the posture we would be working towards? Notice them, observe them. See if they're positive, negative. And throughout this practice, we will be observing how we react to different postures, how we react to different thoughts. Last breath in and a last breath out. Bring the hands together, rub them, generating a little bit of heat. And you place them onto your face, cupping your eyes. With the hands, palms releasing down, open your eyes. And welcome back. Roll the shoulders up and back a few times. And then reverse the direction, squeezing them in your upper back and then rounding. Last one. And release. Bring the the fingers together, interlace them, and roll your wrists. So we will be working through the hands today because we want to learn how to balance on them. So a lot of warm-ups for your wrists, even fingers and the forearms. Reverse the direction for 3, 2, 1, and release. Open the arms out. Press 2 imaginary walls away from you. Breathe in, breathe out here. Palms turn up, reach up towards the sky. Breathe out. Inhale, reach up high, press up, up, up. Fingers taking you up. Breathe out. Chin in, shoulders down, fingers by your side. Last one. Inhale. Chest opens, belly opens with the breath in, breath out. Everything hugs in. Chin goes towards the chest. And we're back in a neutral spine. Palms press out. Point the fingers towards you so the center of the palm is pressing out. If shoulders are pressing up, release them down. Bring them down. Hands are out. Bring your awareness towards the lower belly. Do you feel there's an arch in the back? The belly is coming a little forward with the chest. So hugging through the lower abdomen, these muscles hugging them in. We're closing the ribs in, finding more activation through your deep core muscles. Stay with your breath. I know your arms, your upper body might be starting to wake up. Even might be screaming a little bit. 2, 1. Rotations through your arms, slow ones and small ones. So for 3, 2, 1. Switch the direction. 3, good. 2, 1. Turn the palms up, thumb in, fingers close. Breathe in, bend the elbows, turn the knuckles in, wrist in. Keep bringing the knuckles and the wrist close to the shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out, go back slowly. Open the forearms, take your time, go slow so you can feel the sensations along the forearms. 2 more times. In, knuckles in, like that Popeye stance, showing off your biceps, and back out. Mindful of the belly. Last one. Breathe in, hold it here. Keep breathing. Elbows out. Let's exhale and open the arms out. Stay, stay. Open the fingers. Point the fingers down. Arms press out. 2, 1. Release. Slowly bring the hands, elbows down. And feel the tingling through your fingertips, through your palms. Inhale, open the chest. Look forward and up. Breathe out. Round the spine in. Hug through the upper body through your arms. One more time. Inhaling. Exhaling out. And then we come up. We bring the palms down, coming into a tabletop. Release the feet. So for this practice, it is going to be a flow-based practice as we work through different parts of the body for our growth. So shift the weight in from one palm to another. Left hand down, press through that hand, become light on the right fingertips. Right palm down, you're pressing through the right arm this time. Take the left fingertips up, slowly, slowly. Even if the palm lifts, finger stays down, completely okay. Switch. One more time on both sides. And we're coming back in the center. Fingers towards each other, pointing in, palms up. Breathe, movement forward, back, hips side to side, or even with the shoulders. 2, and 1. Palms are down. Start to tuck your toes. Press through your hands. So when we press up, press through the fingers, your knuckles, and the heel of the wrist. Press up. Really grip the mat from these regions. Hover the knees off the mat. Your tailbone is going low. So if it's arching, belly, ribs close together. Push the mat away for 2, 1, and drop the knees down. Take the right leg back, kick it back, toes down, heel, pressing into an imaginary wall. Squeezing the hip, squeezing your hamstring muscle. Point the toes away, lift the leg up, chin up. Breathe out, knee towards the nose, push the mat away. Inhale, leg goes back, squeeze the hip, chin up. Breathe out, hug it in towards the chest, round the spine. Last time, inhale, squeeze as much as you can with the leg. Breathe out, chin down, thigh as close towards the chest, round the spine. Keep rounding, rounding. Right feet down, between the between the body, or forward between the hands. Hips forward, look up. Chest up, go back. Half split, hips back, then go forward. One more time. A little more warm up through your hips, through the right knee. And staying here, hands on the blocks, on the ground. Thigh, last option, shift up. Keep hugging the legs in towards each other. Squeeze your hips. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Hands down, grab onto your blocks. You can keep the hands on the mat. You can even adjust the height of the block. Drag the right heel back, hips over the left knee. Inhale, exhale, round the spine up. Think about that cat, that angry cat pushing the blocks on the ground away. Starting to activate through your right quad. One palm can stay there, so you can feel that squeeze. Squeeze the thigh. Good. You can see the knee move up and down. Now, Inhale, exhale, round, squeezing the thigh. With the breath out, we hover the heel a few inches as high as we can bring. Tap, exhale up. Inhale, tap. Exhale up. 2 more times. Yes, we're doing 5. Exhale up. Last one. Up, 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 and hold. Even if we've done 1, 2, more than enough. And release. Bend the knee forward, go forward. We can release the blocks. Palms down, shift back, left knee up. Step back into a down dog. So first down dog of the day. Pedal the legs, move freely. With the head, with the knees and hips. So you're bending, you're stretching your body out, noticing how the hamstrings feel today. Hips up high, pointing towards the roof. 1 breath in, 1 breath out. Shift forward with the shoulders, drop your knees down on the mat. Palms under the shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out. We're going to again hover the knees a few inches off the mat. Tailbone down, press the mat away. Let the shoulders be slightly away from the ears for 2. Further waking up your hips, your thighs, and 1. Drop the knees down. Left leg goes back, kick the heel back. Breathe. Point the toes away, squeeze the hip a little bit more, chin up. Breathe out, knee towards the nose, push the mat away. 2 more times with your breath in, leg goes back, squeezing. Exhale, belly in. Knee towards the nose. Last one. Breathe out. That angry cat. Hold it here, keep breathing. Feet down, and then step between the hands. Come up into a low lunge. Look forward and take the hips back. 2 more times. And notice how is this knee, this ankle, this left leg doing for you today. Last time. And then we're going to stay low into our low lunge. Hands wherever you want to keep. Arms up. Pinkies turn in so the palms are facing back, thumbs out. Draw the lower belly in again. 2, 1. Palms down. Go back with your hips over the right knee. So straightening the left leg. Take your blocks with you at any height into this half split. Breathing in, breathing out. Start to engage the left quad, squeezing. We're not lifting the heel now. We're waking up that muscle, squeezing, feeling and seeing the knee move up and down. Inhale. Exhale, push the hands into the block or on the ground, rounding the spine. Next breath out again. We'll hover the heel by squeezing the left quad. Drop it down, tap, and back up. 2. Keep going with your breath out, up. Feeling the engagement of the thigh, the hip flexors, and your core. 2. We'll go for another one, all 5. Breathe in, breathe out for 3, 2, 1. Feet down, rock forward. Release the blocks besides you, hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out. Roll forward into a plank. Push the mat away. Wrists underneath the shoulders. Drag your heel away. Look forward and down so you can feel the neck in line with the spine. 2. Belly hugging in, tailbone down. And 1. Drop your knees down. Shift the shoulder forwards. Come down. Inhale up. Baby cobra or a full cobra. Exhale. Downward facing dog. We're here for 2. We're here for 1. Back into a plank. Drop the knees down into a tabletop. So a little more work through your hands. Before that, let me show you. So this part of our palm, the arch between the thumb and the index, we really want to press it down. Really press through this. Letting it become slack. Takes that energy, takes that contact point off the mat. So we're losing it there. We're losing the grip there. So shift the shoulders forward. Go forward, 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 forward. Press through the fingertips and the knuckles. Around the spine. Tailbone in. Press back. You feel this is too much? Shift the knees back. Shoulders forward, forward, forward. Grip through the fingertips. All 5, all 10. Exhale back. One last time. Go forward till the point where your wrists are, okay, this is it. This is the max you can go forward with the shoulders. And press back, 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 back. Release the hands. Let the palms face up. You can sit back on towards your heel. Shift the weight from one palm to another. 2 and 1. Last bit in our tabletop. Keep the knees below your hips. Shift the shoulders forward. Turn the elbows forward. So this groove points forward. The bony part points back. Shift forward and bend the elbows in. Then round up, press up, shift back. Shift forward, forward, look forward. Chin away from the chest, bend through the elbows, and then back. So we don't need to go all the way forward. Just bring the shoulders forward and learn to bend the elbows in, and then press up. Forward, bend the elbows in, and up. Last time. Hug the lower belly in, tailbone in, bend, 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 and slowly go back. Tuck your toes. We meet up into a downward facing dog. We're here for 2, 1, and then bend the knees, soften the knees, walk or jump towards the top of the mat. Forward fold. Another breath in, a full breath out. Press through the feet, round up, slowly come up. Away from the mat into your Tadasana. Shake your legs, shake your arms, shake your shoulders, flick your fingers, flick your wrists. Pick a block. Place the block between the legs. Toes face forward. Squeeze the legs in. This will help us learn how to engage the inner thighs because we will be needing them, that activation for our crows. Arms down, look forward. A breath in takes us up with the spine, with the hands. Breathe out. Forward fold all the way down. Uttanasana. Head up, chest away from the legs, hands on the mat or on the ground. A neutral spine. Belly in, palms down. Complete hands down. We're going to hop or wiggle 1 foot by one at a time, coming into a plank. Shoulders over the wrist, push the mat away into a plank. Heels dragging back. We're here for 3. Squeeze the block. 2, 1. Drop your knees down. Now shift the shoulders forward. Bend the elbows in, not out, in. Look forward and go down slowly. Inhale up, baby cobra, a full cobra. Breathe out. Tuck your toes, knees up, downward facing dog. So within that down dog, notice how you're feeling. How is this down dog any different from the one we did before without the block? Can you feel the press of the block with the legs? Does it make your hips feel lighter? 2, 1. Bend the knees, look forward. You wiggle 1 foot at a time, or you hop, you jump forward. Inhale up. Breathe out. Exhale down. Press up, reach up with the hands, with the spine. Breathe out. Go all the way back down into a forward fold. Second round. Inhale up. Palms down, bend the knees, hop back, jump back, step back. Take your time. Trust your body. A breath in the plank, chaturanga or knees down. Shift the shoulders forward, bend the elbows in. We go down. Inhale up. A back bend. Press up on the knees, up into your downward facing dog. Last 2 breaths with the block. Let the upper arms rotate outwards. Imagine you're opening a jam jar. So your upper arms turning out, wrapping around your shoulders. Soft bend in the knees, drop the knees down, remove the block from between the legs. Take a child pose. Hips back, palms turn up. Give your fingers, your wrists a little break here. Slow down your breath before we go forward. 2, 1. And head up, look forward, palms down, back into a tabletop. We're going up into a downward facing dog. Right leg goes up into a 3-legged dog. Breathe in. 3-legged dog. Bend the knee. That knee with the breath out goes towards the right arm, tricep, knee, forearm, hug the thigh in. Squeeze it up towards the armpit. Inhale up. Exhale. So not saying that you need to bring it up towards the armpit, but feel that press up, up, up with the hips, with the upper back. Inhale, three-legged dog, exhale, round. We're going to stay here for 3. Good. 2, 1. Step the foot between the hands, look forward. Take your blocks with you. Any height you decide. We shift the weight of the head forward so we become light on the left toes. Lift the leg up, point the toes down. Hands forward into a supported warrior 3. Breathe in, breathe out. Neutral spine. Again, closing these lower abdomen muscles in. Bend the right knee, tap the left feet down. Point the toes away. Exhale up, squeeze. Inhale down. So the movement comes from your hips. 3, 2. Last one. Stay up. Now bend the left knee. Bring the feet towards your hip. Keep pulsing. Neutral spine. Shoulders away from the ears for 3, 2, 1. And release. Feet down. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale in through the nose. Breathe out through your lips. One more time. In through the nose. Out through your lips. Look forward, head up, bend the knees. Imagine there's a chair behind you. You're dropping the hips on that imaginary chair. Arms forward. Into your Utkatasana. Into a chair. Breathe in, breathe out. Without the block or with the block. Squeeze the thighs in. Look forward. We're here for 2. We're here for 1. And slowly bring the heels up. Drop your hips low on towards the shin. Release the block if you're holding on between the legs. Stay. Hands beside you on the mat for support. Heels down, hips down. Feet forward. Shoulder roll. Roll the shoulders back down. Lift the chest up. Catch a breath in. Breath out. Shins, feet parallel to the ground. Keep the knees in. Rounding through a little bit for your upper back. Arms forward. 2. Feeling here, right? Hip flexors work. We need this. 2. And 1. Release it down. In through the nose. Out through your lips. Cross your legs. We go forward. We will be coming back here. Hands down. Step back. Downward facing dog. Pedal the legs. Breathe in, breathe out for 3, 2, 1. Left leg up towards the sky into a 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, look forward. Left knee towards the left arm. Hug it in, hips up, spine up, rounded. Inhale, 2 more times. Go with your own breath. The more slow you go, the more you're going to feel it in the body, in your muscles. And the mind knows and understands that we are in control. Last one, 3rd one. Stay there, but keep breathing. Round the shoulders as in your upper back. 2, 1. Feet between the hands. Shift forward. Grab your block. So, springing over the left leg. Right toes points down. Breathe into that. Supported warrior 3. Point the toes down. Good. Point the right toes away. Bend the left knee. Tap the toes. The right one. Exhale. Lift the leg up. Inhale. Left knee bends. Exhale, you straighten that out and pulse the right leg higher. 3. Neutral spine. Good. 2. And 1. Breathe in. Now bend the right knee. Feet heel towards the hip. Release up and then bring it back in. 2. Like your hamstring curl. Last one. And then release the leg down. Exhale, forward fold down. A deep, deep breath in. And a deep, deep breath out. So our first attempt into our crow. Keep the blocks close to you. Step back. So from a forward fold, bend the knees, palms down. Bring the palms down. So palms, distance, in line with the shoulder distance, looking forward. So we're looking beyond the top of the mat. You bring the heels up and bend the knees. So see how the knees go down. Good. Now, not the knees, sorry, the hips. Now bring the hips up. We're going to learn how to bend the elbows. So from the out, if these bony parts are pointing out, point them back. Bend the elbow. Heels up, your knees go towards the arms. We want to bring them higher than the elbows. So elbows higher than elbows on towards your upper arm. If your feet are too close, you feel, oh my God, my feet are too close to my hands, step them back. Good. Shift back. Forward, knees on the arms, look forward. Shift forward. Start to bend the elbows down, like making a shelf. Press back. Go back. So for now, we're just learning to shift forward. Take the weight of the body forward, take the shoulders forward. Let's go. Shift forward, 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 bend the elbows. Look forward. And back. If you feel you don't want to bring the knees right now towards the arm, completely okay. Keep the knees here. Shift forward and bend the elbows. Up and down. Or stay low. Keep the hips down. Just bend the elbows. Rotate them in and bend. And bend. Good. Wherever you are. Shifting forward with the knees on the elbows or upper arms. And come back. We'll go back forward. This groove, this eye of the elbow pointing forward, shift forward. Knees make contact with the upper arms. Shift forward, look forward. So head, shoulders going forward, just tap one foot up, down, then the other. Round the spine. Yes, rounding is very important. All that rounding we did, bringing in the belly, rounding through the chest, bring it in. Back down and release. At any point you feel your knees are not coming up towards the upper arm or slightly higher than the elbows, bring the blocks underneath your feet. You go up. What this does, it gives you a height. Bring the knees higher than the elbows. And then you go forward and back. So bending the elbows in, as in hugging them in, allows us to bring this activation. So we're keeping the elbows in. The thighs want to go out, we're squeezing the thigh in. The work we did, squeezing through the block, we bring that in for the legs. Let's come back into a forward fold towards the top of the mat. Breathe in, breathe out fully. Release the hands, look forward, and bend your knees again. Chair, slowly go down, 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 down. Land on your hips, use your hands on the ground. Release, back into an Avasana. You're sitting on the bony part of your hips. Feet up, shins up. Inhaling, exhale. Legs hugging in, yes. Now, bend the elbows, palms forward. Bring the knees back towards your arms. Voila, this is also a crow pose. So with the toes together, heels can come in towards the thighs. So we need the hamstring activation, the hip activation to bring the legs in. So the palms are out, right? Elbows and knees hug in. Around the spine. You can completely extend the arms here. Just learn to push the wall in front of you away. 2, 1. And release. Why we're doing this? We're doing this version of crow pose. This is literally a crow pose, but you're balancing on the hips. To learn, the thighs come in, knees come in. Keep feeling as in, understand and learn the sensation of your hip flexors. And the most important, pushing through the hands. Be it the elbows bent or straight. Good. And release. We're going to go back, lie on the mat. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Hug the legs in, wiggle side to side. In through your nose, out through your lips. One more time, in through the nose, out through your lips. Brilliant. Take your legs up, bend the knees. So from a happy baby, bring the knees in. Arms up and forward. Same thing, what we did seated, what we tried to do on the hands. Your knees go onto your upper arms. Big toes can be together. Breathe. Right now, we're pretty neutral with the arms, right? We've just raised them up. Breathe in through the nose. And as you breathe out through the nose, push the roof away like you're pushing the sky away. Chest, shoulders, head lifts up. And release. 2 more times. Push up. Keep hugging the inner thighs in. That contact with the arms. Exhale down. 1 more time. Inhale. Push up, up, up. Stay. We're here for 5. In and out through nose. Hug the lower belly in with every breath out. 2. 1. And release. Bring the feet down. Breath in. And a full breath out. Bring in the knees, rock up and down. Becoming a little ball. Forehead in towards the knees. Up and down. One last time. Up and down. Go forward. Up. Good. You can bring the knees down. Come up on towards the knees. And then step the feet outside for a malasana. Or what we're trying to do. We're here, right? So hands forward. Shift the weight forward. Press through the hands. Your knees will open out to make space for the chest and the arms. Stay here. Breathe. Then 1 foot out, then another feet out. Point the toes out, heels in. Ta-da! Into our malasana. The palms are pressing in. Arms inwards of your thighs. So arms separating the thighs. But why we're here to press the thighs in. So you're pressing through the inner part of your thighs, through the knees, through the groin. Breathe. Pressing so much so that you can feel the palms, the arms kind of shake here. 2. 1, shoulders away from the ears and release. Hands down, hips high, straighten down the legs. Take a forward fold. Shifting side to side, breath in and a breath out. 2. 1. And slowly round up. Breathe in and fully breathe out. Good. So now, going for our crow, final one. You can come anywhere in the center of the mat. Bend the knees, go low into a chair. Bring the hips low, your heels go up. So you're supported with the thighs, hips, through the shins and the heels. Palms down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Lift the hips up. Adjust through your feet over the blocks or on the mat. Look forward. So your gaze is very important because I'll show you. We bend the elbows inwards. This groove pointing forward. Keep the hips high. We want to keep the hips high. Bend the elbows. That's it. Yes. When you're bending the elbows, lean forward. Knees over the triceps. Lean forward, forward. So there's a push coming from the toes to take you forward. Chin away from the chest. That gaze that I was just talking about. The gaze tells you and the mind, okay, we're going to shift forward. So that's where I'm looking. That's where I want to go. And shift back. What ends up happening is we look down. We look down where the hands are or the space between the thumbs. We look down, 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 and that's the trajectory that we end up going towards the mat. We want to reach forward with the head with the shoulders wide. So when we're going forward, we want to distribute the center of gravity of the body. So the hips are high, round the spine, push up through the hands. 1 foot up, stay, breathe. Keep hugging the knee in towards the upper arm and release. Go back down. Good. Let's come back to the other side. Shift forward, forward, forward. Elbows in, thighs hugging in. Left feet up. Sorry, whichever, the other leg up. And release back. You can take a breather. Flick through the wrist, roll your wrist, your fingertips. When you're ready, you come back forward. So another very important tip. This is for the base, for your arms and your hands. So we go forward. We want to learn how to fly with the feet up. Keep reaching forward, forward, forward. There comes a point with everything engaging that you feel a little light on the toes. And that's where you end up thinking, oh, I'm going to fall forward. So trust that tipping point. That tipping point is where we need to trust ourselves, push up, and learn to balance there. This is the point where your elbows go above the wrists. So that foundation, the base I was talking about, forward, 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 this is where you can float the feet up, squeeze them towards the hip, hug the knees in towards the chest, round the spine. When you're ready, go back. Brilliant. Do a couple of times the same thing. Shift forward. Keep blocks underneath your feet if you need to bring the knees higher up. We'll do one more time. Stay there. 5 counts of breath. Shift forward. Even bringing the toes up and down works. Round up through the spine. We're here for 5, 4. Look forward. 3, 2, 1. Slowly release down. Release the hands. Release the shoulders. Sit back. In through your nose. Out through your lips. In through the nose. Completely out through your lips. Turn the head from one ear to another. Up and down. And release. Sitting in a cross-legged position, right arm back. Take left hand back. Take the right hand across the left knee, thigh. Breath in, shifts us up. Breath out, finds a twist in our upper back, in our spine. Let both shoulders be relaxed here. Release. Right hand back, left hand across the right leg. Inhale up. Exhale, twist back. So whenever we want to twist, we use the breath out. So the breath in, more space within the body. Breath out helps us to settle down in that space. And release. Take your blocks with you. One block for our head, the other block for our chest. Hips go low on the mat. Bring the elbows down. We're going to place the block closest to us underneath the shoulder blades. Your upper back. Any height. The second one for our head. You feel this is good enough? Stay. You feel you want to bring the head down, find a little nice opening for your throat, neck, feel free. Knees can be out. Supta Baddha Konasana, releasing the inner thighs, releasing the hips. Or the legs can be straight. Just let the awareness travel down towards your legs. Towards your inner thighs, groin, all the way down towards your feet. Do you feel the breath in expand more of the chest, belly? Breath out, softening back on the mat. Slowly turn the palms down. You can use the hands to bring the legs together. Or if the legs are straight, walk them back towards the hips. Press into the forearms, head up, chin up, lift up. Remove the blocks from under you. And we come back on the mat. Hug the knees in. Pause. Wiggle from one side to another. Keep the right leg in, left leg down straight. Breath in, expanding through the belly, the chest. Breath out, twist, taking the right leg across towards the left side. One arm can guide, the left arm can guide the leg down. Head neutral, looking up or towards the right side where the right arm is. Your breath going towards the side, the right side of the body, which is open. Feel the expansion there. Slowly come back. Flat on the back. Inhale, left leg in, squeeze it in, breathe out, twist, take it over towards the right side. Shoulders relax, let them be in contact with the mat. Slowly back in the center. If there are any last movements you want to go into, could be a happy baby, just some wiggle up, side to side through the knees, or just keeping the legs up and hugging them high. When you're ready, stretch the legs down. Arms by your side, shake them, shake your limbs. Find a comfortable position, feet as wide as they want to be, and turn your palms up. Relax your fingers. Let go of the activation from your hands, your arms. And when you found that comfortable position here for Shavasana, close your eyes. Observing the weight of your body. Breath in, traveling to all corners. Breath out, releases the body down, surrenders it down. Feel the release of the activation and tension from your muscles, from your toes, feet, legs, hips. Your spine relaxing, shoulders and arms, head completely at ease. You're welcome to stay here longer in your Shavasana. You can pause the video or slowly come back to this moment. Come back to your breath. Inhale in through the nose, breathe out through your lips. Breath in fully towards the lungs. Exhale it out through the mouth. Empty out your lungs. Wiggle your toes and your fingertips. Gentle movements to wake the body up as you turn the head from one side to another. Roll your ankles, roll your wrists. Arms reach over the head, point the toes away, so you're giving the body a nice long stretch. Bend the knees, bring the thighs in towards the chest. Use your arms to hug the knees, to hug your shins. Roll and lie on one side. With the eyes closed, use your hands to bring yourself up into a comfortable seat. Hips on the mat, head over your heart, hands together in the center. Breathe in. Fill yourself with so much love, so much grace. Breathe out. Bow your head down. Thank yourself and thank your body. Whenever you're ready, release the hands and open your eyes. Thank you for joining today. I hope you really enjoy this journey and the flow towards the crow. And I hope you understand the basics, what needs to be doing what for your crow pose. Any questions, anything, let me know in the comments. Thank you.